In Copenhagen, for just a moment, some delegates switch their attention from climate change to the man who promised change. Watching President Barack Obama accept the Nobel Peace Prize. The United States says it is at the climate talks to get the strongest deal possible to stop global warming. But the world's biggest emitter until this year, America says it will not pay for climate sins it didn't know it was committing. Todd Stern heads the U.S. delegation.
The sense of guilt or culpability or reparations, I categorically reject that.
Stern insists the U.S. will not sign on to the old Kyoto Treaty that would penalize America more and does not require some developing countries, specifically rising economic powers India and China, to cut their greenhouse gases.
If you care about the science, and we do, there is no way to solve this problem by giving the major developing countries a pass.
That stance, while popular back at home, is a major source of contention here at the climate conference and a vivid example of the divide between rich and poor nations.
Sudanese ambassador to the UN, Lumumba Diaping, chairs the G77 plus China, a group of developing countries.
There will be no agreement if there is no just and equitable deal.
The definition of just and equitable for developing countries includes deeper emission cuts by rich countries, particularly the U.S., which is offering a 17% reduction, and at least $100 billion from those same nations for a fund so poor countries can buy the technology and infrastructure to survive climate change. Solving the problem, the ambassador says, is how the president could earn his controversial prize.
He had committed $1.1 trillion to the financial crisis. Is the financial crisis risk anywhere near the risk that humanity faces now with the climate change?
Native Americans from Alaska, where the problem is melting, and Arizona, where it is drought, took their case to the U.S. Embassy in Denmark today.
Rights! Respect indigenous people's rights!
A small but determined group with a message for the newest Nobel laureate.
Obama really has to be, as a leader, as a world leader now, and receiving this prize, that, he really needs to be accountable to the people that he represents in the United States, and that's including indigenous peoples.
A prize laden with expectation that President Obama will confront next week when he joins the climate conference. Ann Thompson, NBC News, Copenhagen.